Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the 4K Club. And before we get to do that, we'll just go ahead and do our intros, starting with my co-host.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Dirty, and me and Sinister is back for the 4K Club. So we're going to talk about some movies and pickups and different stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoy.
All right, all right. And of course, this is your boy Sinister, the other half of the 4K Club. And just like Dirty said, we're going to talk about these upcoming movies. But for first, we're going to talk about our recent pickups. Dirty, I'll let you go first.
Man, I picked up a few. I'm not sure from the last time what I showed, um, but I'm not sure if I showed this. But I'll just go through them real quick. I picked up the Hobbit trilogy.
Nice.
I caught the Lord of the Rings trilogy. So I caught both of these on sale for $59 on Amazon. So I went on ahead and snatched it both. Quiet Place Part 2.
Oh,
Enjoyed
yes.
this movie. This was pretty good. I had to support her and Disney. So I had to get the Black Widow.
Cool, cool.
I also had to support Zack Snyder as well. So I got the Justice League, the Snyder's Cut, the 4 hour.
Oh, yes.
I picked up an old classic I used to have on regular DVD, and that's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Looks pretty good in 4K. Went back and picked up. This came out maybe a couple of weeks ago. John Carpenter, The Thing, classic from him. Also had to pick up another classic, Shawshank Redemption.
Oh man, you've been busy.
Yeah. This one was an older movie. It was on sale. I think it was like about $5 or $7 on Amazon. I never seen it, but I heard good things about it. Mayhem.
Right.
So that was pretty good. Picked up another little classic, the Ultimate Edition of King Kong. This is like $13 on Amazon right now. It's always that price on Amazon. This is an okay movie. A lot of people say they don't like it. It's okay. It's not the best, and that's Fast Nine, F9.
Mm-hmm.
I went back, and the last two I went back and picked these up because I didn't have them on 4K, and that's Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice. This is just the 4K disc only, not the Blu-ray, just a 4K disc only, a digital copy, so it was much cheaper. And I went back and grabbed Star Wars Rogue One.
Oh yeah,
so far that's it.
Well, you got me beat because you've been busy, but I was over the weekend. I was able to pick up two movies. Of course, I'm gonna show one of them, and this is one of them. I got the same one you got, but this is a director's cut. Fast 9.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got.
Is that the 4K?
Yeah.
Oh
4K,
wow, nice.
4K and Blu-ray. Yeah, I was able to pick this up on sale at Best Buy over the weekend.
Okay.
I know.
Now with my copy, the digital copy comes with the regular version and the director's cut. So I get the director cut on on digital on digital, but not on a disc.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was able to pick up the combo. Like I was gonna go at Walmart and pick it up. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wait. But like I said, my wife and I was in Best Buy. It was right there. So you know what? Let me pick this up along with something else.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, my other one I wanted to pick up. I had to get this on Amazon. Of course, Dirty, I showed this to you on Instagram. That is Transformers the movie.
Oh, okay. You know what? Hold on, Sinister.
Uh-oh.
I forgot since you showed it. I forgot I picked up the Steelbook edition. Yeah. Nice. I almost forgot about that one.
Yeah, great minds think alike. Yeah, because did you had a chance to watch either one of them?
Yes. I watched half of the of this one. It looks pretty good. The HDR and the colors, man, really pop. I likes that. Yeah, but I mean, you still get that grain,
Yeah,
in the movie because it was, back in the '80s. It's
yeah, it's 35 years ago.
35 millimeter film, but it still looks good.
Right. Oh man, yeah, so that's amazing. So all right, with that out of the way, now we're gonna of course, like in our last episode, we didn't get a chance to finish our movie versaries of 1986. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on this one. But
Okay.
just say this is like a redo of it. So basically like one of my favorite movies of 1986 is Aliens, the
Yeah.
sequel to the original, because to me, like James Cameron, he just knows how to do the action, because along with the screenplay, because like I mean, Ellen Ripley, she was like terrified of the aliens in the first one. Of course, that was done by Ridley Scott. So this one, she starts going back at them. So you know what? She started putting the terror back into the xenomorphs. Like you know what?
Hmm.
Especially when she gets in that power loader towards the end, she's about to wreck some house. Like, oh, I was like, yeah,
Yes.
you done crossed her now. So,
Yes. I can't
uh,
wait till they put that on 4K.
oh yeah, definitely, because I already have the first one, like the
Yeah.
director's cut and the theater version. So but once I get the second one, that's where I'm gonna stop. Because I mean, the sequels to me were just trash. Even the prequels, like I was like, what the
Yeah.
heck? It's like,
I think
I'm
maybe what was that what's that movie called? Prometheus? I
Prometheus.
think that one was okay. I think that was like a prequel or something that was like starting the aliens
Yeah,
or something. But that one was okay. But like you said, like the rest, they was like,
I'll just
nah,
leave those alone. But
yeah,
all right. My other favorite one, of course, I have this in my 4K collection, and that is Top Gun.
yeah,
I mean, like I said, I was like late fall. I mean, after I turned 10 when it came out, like my dad, he happened to rent it on tape. I was like, "What is this?" Like Top Gun. I was like, "Oh yeah, I've been wanting to watch this." So many years later, I mean, I still enjoy it. Like every so often, I'll pop it in. Like I even have like the limited 3D version on Blu-ray. I mean, to
nice,
me, that's the collectors. And of course, last year on my birthday, I ended up picking up the 4K version. I was like, it's even nicer with the HDR, man. You can't go wrong. And of course, we'll talk about the sequel later on, but like for the upcoming for 2022. But um, that's just like one of my picks for 86. Well, what about you? What's one of your picks for 86?
One of my picks for '86 would be The Fly.
Oh,
Um,
not, definitely a good one.
I remember seeing that movie over my brothers. Um, and the kids were like, "Oh, like my dad got The Fly." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Put it on, let's watch it, let's watch it."
Hmm.
So we got a chance to watch, even though he really didn't want us to watch it.
Yeah.
When he found out we watched, he was kind of upset because some of the stuff that was in it, and
Hmm.
but other than that, man, I enjoyed it, man. Just to see the transformation of him, slowly turning into this insect, what I'm saying, with body parts and stuff falling off and stuff like that. Was cool. I can't wait for them to put that on 4K. I would like to
Right.
see them do that.
Yeah, because I saw that one and then they had the sequel out. Like it was like on Cinemax that they played them back to back, but that the sequel was like, eh.
Yeah, I don't remember too much of the sequel, but I knew I didn't really care too much for it when
I
I
mean,
was
you're not
younger.
missing anything with the sequel. I mean,
Yeah.
oh yeah, shout out to Miss K. A big sis, coming through.
What's up, Miss K?
Yeah, she
Glad you
say what?
stopped by.
Yeah, say what's good, y'all. I need to know what 4K movies to cop next. Well, Miss K, we already talked about it. Like I said, if you seen this one back in the day, this is a good one.
Yep.
And we also covered this one. So
Yep.
that's I mean, like I say, you want to ask Dirty, he's got the rest of them. If you want recommendations,
Yeah.
oh, also a good one. Assist, pick up Zack Snyder's Justice League if you're into that. That's a definitely a pickup.
Yeah. This one, Miss K, the Snyder's Zack Snyder's uncut version, the 4 hour one. Really good. I don't know if you checked it out on HBO Max when it was on there, but man, it was pretty good. And when I watched, it didn't even seem like 4 hours to
I
me.
know
You know, that's how good it was. It kept you entertained.
exactly. I mean, the story is a whole lot better than what we got from Josh Whedon.
Yes.
I mean that trash that we got. Gotta grab it. Okay. Do you have like another pick from '86?
86. Well, you said Top Gun, but I do remember my brother had this on VHS. We called the Critters. The Critters.
Oh
These
yes,
little these little balls of like little monsters with
like little Tasmanian
teeth.
devils.
Yeah, little teeth. They used to roll around a whole bunch of them and attack you.
Yes.
I seen that as a kid. I remember that. Haven't seen it in years, man, decades.
I
So I would
mean,
like to see it again. I'm pretty sure I find it's cheesy as hell. You know what I'm saying? When you're a kid, you think it's cool, it looks cool, but then as an adult, you see it, decades later, you look at it like, yeah, this trash. But
right. I mean,
but yeah,
I used to watch like the like the TV movies. You see it on cable and stuff like that. Of course, it was edited, so that's the only
yeah,
time I got to watch. And of course, I watched one of the sequels after that, and that was like, nah, that's it.
yeah. I never went to the sequels. I only did that first one.
And like I said, you're not missing anything because I think the last one they put out, Angela Bassett was in it. I mean, she had like a
What?
small, yeah, she had a small role with it. I mean, you gotta think about it. It's like early in her career. She hasn't hit it big yet.
Oh, okay. I'm like, damn. Okay.
Right. All right. My next pick from '86 is Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yes.
I mean, because like I heard about because my brother was watching. It's like at first like it's kind of kind of cheesy, but I mean like after I watched it like from like from beginning to end, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, man, this is really cool. I was like, yeah, definitely want to do like like Ferris there because
Right.
I mean it was hilarious. My other one is another classic, Big Trouble in Little China.
Yep.
I mean, it was like Kurt Russell, like him, like seeing like all the special effects in there. Like, I mean, of course, like my favorite like out of the villains is definitely the Lightning guy with the big hat, the big straw hat. It's like well,
Rated.
Raiden, the
Rated. Well, we didn't know it at the time, but
right.
now he's rating.
Yeah, of course, you got the evil wizard at the end. He's like, oh, laughing and cheese, like, hee, like that evil cheesy grin. I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's like, I mean, too bad it never got a sequel, does it? But I mean, by itself, it doesn't really need one. Uh,
Yeah.
but I think I heard reports they're trying to reboot it, and it's like, of course, something popular, they got to reboot it. It's like, come on, man, leave these classics be, things like that.
Mhm.
Um, okay, it's like the ball's in your court. Like any other two you can think of?
The only two I could think of, well, only one because you took the Fearless Bueller Day Off
Uh-huh.
and Little Trouble in China. But
Right.
you remember this one? The anime Fist of the North Star.
Oh yes.
I still have that on DVD. Fist of the North Star, the anime. Pretty cool anime, bloody.
Right.
I forget the character's name, but those punches that he do,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Kenshiro.
Yeah, them punches that he do, man, do damage, and you just explode into blood. Just man,
Yeah.
I loved it.
Oh, the Hoto Shinken style. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
mind you, I'm a big Fist of the North Star fan. So basically, I know most of the mythos about it. Like Kenshiro, he was basically like Bruce Lee mixing like with a healing touch, like a little bit of Jesus in there. Because I
right.
mean, other than his strikes can kill you, but it can also heal you at the same time. So, yeah, because there's a fun fact about it. Like James Avery, aka Uncle Phil, that was one of his voiceover roles.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like Boss Fang. He leads like a bunch of the Wolf Clan, like all those wolf-like guys, like howling and stuff. Like, yeah, because he voiced one of the roles in that one. It's like I was like, wow, he voicing
Yeah.
the Shredder, then he voicing this guy. So that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, but after I saw the movie, I was like, I didn't like the ending, but after I watched like the TV series, like when it came on Crackle, I was like, oh yes, I like this whole lot better.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they had a TV series on Crackle.
Yeah, that was just years ago, but I just don't use it on there anymore.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then see Miss K say you're slow and rebought these movies that you had on Blu-ray, and I bought them on 4K. Yeah, that's basically it because like I said with Transformers a movie, I had the 30th anniversary on Blu-ray still case,
Mm,
so I bought the 35th one. So I haven't.
right.
I showed them side by side on my last video.
Yeah, I seen it on. You had it on Instagram.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just hey, I had to show what my favorites are, like for those who grew up watching it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. I think that's about wrapped for 1986. Because usually, like the next time we come on, we're gonna move on to the 90s, basically 91 and 96.
Right.
So yeah, stay tuned for that. But now we're gonna move on to our next topic. Like anything that have you seen in the theaters like recently?
Um, theaters. I seen the James Bond. The James Bond is it's pretty good. It picks up right after
Spectre.
what was the last one called? Spectrum.
No, Spectre.
Spectre. Yeah, it picks up after that. And like they just trying their best to kill James. I don't want to spoil anything, but I enjoyed the movie. It's almost a 3 hour movie. It's like 2 hours and 44 minutes, like that. Um, but yeah, overall, it was a good movie for him to go out ending the James Bond. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It was pretty good. I don't know who they can pick now, because I'm pretty sure they're going to do a reboot again,
Right.
a couple of years down the line. But I don't really see who can actually do it, because when he first got it, Daniel Craig, I was kind of iffy about it. I'm like, I don't know, he ain't too. I don't think he's suave enough to do it. But Casino Royale, he convinced me that he was Bond. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the other ones and all that. But this one,
Right.
he went out with a bang with this one.
That's cool. All right. The last one I checked out was Venom. Let there be carnage.
Yeah, I also checked that out too.
I enjoyed it, but of course, not gonna spoil anything for those who haven't seen it. But to me, after watching it, oh man, it's phenomenal. Like, I love it better than the first one. Like I said, Tom Hardy did his thing.
Yeah.
But like I said, it was a good one. Of course, like I would go back to the first one a little bit because it kind of opened up for the second one anyway. Like toward
Hmm.
like that secret ending from the mid credit scene. Eddie meets up with Cletus Cassidy, so
Yep.
basically, he basically foretold what's going to happen anyway. But I'm just going to end that right there. So that's another good one.
Yeah,
Um,
that was pretty good. I enjoyed it better than the first one.
all right. For me, like the last one before that one was, of course, Black Widow, but you already showed it on 4K, so that was the second movie I saw in the theater this year. I
Yep.
mean, at first I was kind of like, I was kind of puzzled what's happening. It's like then like because went back to the past, then it picked up the events of Civil War, and then it started moving forward. I was like, okay, now
Right.
I got it. And things like that. It was a good way to go out, but there's a little bit of news. We probably share that after we get done. But of course, it mentions Scarlett Johansson. But um,
Hmm.
anything else you saw this year?
Well, the other stuff that I seen, Don't Breathe 2, part
Mhm.
2,
Oh
that was
man,
good. That was good. I think that's coming to Blu-ray and 4K very soon. If not this month, next month.
right?
Um, what else? Quiet Place 2, which is already out on Blu-ray. But
Yeah, you already showed
yeah,
that
that's
one off.
yeah, but that's about it so far. The next two movies I'll be going to see this year, maybe three.
Uh-huh.
Because I know is the movie called Done? I think that's what it's called.
Oh, Dune. I think that's
Dune.
next week
Yeah, Dune. I think that's also coming on
on HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Yeah, I would.
I'm
I would
I'm gonna
definitely.
watch it on HBO Max first. If I enjoy it, then I'll go and see it on the big screen.
Yeah, I definitely watch it on HBO Max because it looks cool. Because think about it. Like, if you got Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision, there you go. That's all
Yeah.
you need. Yeah,
Yep.
because seeing the trailer of it, seeing Jason Momoa, and I was like, oh man, this is definitely gonna be cool,
Yeah.
and seeing how it. I never the original Doom back in the '80s that had like Patrick Stewart and Sting in it.
No, I never seen the original.
Oh yeah, definitely watch the original before you watch this one.
Okay.
I know it's gonna be major differences, but still, it's the same concept. It's based off a book. Yeah, for
Okay.
those you don't know out there, it's based off a book. And of course, yeah, because like so far theater wise, I only caught Fast Nine, which I have on 4K.
Yeah.
Black Widow, I saw that. Don't have it on 4K yet, but it's gonna be added to the collection. Then of course saw Venom Lest There Be Carnage. I still have to go see Shang-Chi before that,
Ah,
before
that's
going
another one I went to go see was Shang-Chi and
the
the
Ten
Ten
Rings.
Rings.
Yes.
I loved it, man. Like I didn't know anything about this character. I remember, back in the day of hearing about the Ten Rings, but really didn't know anything about it.
Right.
So I was kind of curious when um the movie was coming out. So when it came out, I jumped on it. I'm like, I'm just gonna go in. I don't know nothing about the character. If I enjoy it, if I enjoy it. If I don't, hey, you know what I'm saying? But man, I came out enjoying it, man. Like the fight scenes were awesome. The special effects, man, they did a really good job with this character and the story. Like, man, like if it's still in your theaters, man, check it out before it leaves.
I mean,
Really
yeah,
good
because I
movie.
know it hit Disney Plus later on. It's like, no, I'd rather see it in the theater because I ain't paying $30 to see it on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Things like that. Yeah, of course, James Bond definitely catch that before it, during this theater run. And of course, next month, is the Eternals.
yep.
And I've seen the trailer of that. What do you think of it?
I don't know anything about them. Another blind, just like Shang-Chi, but it looks good. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just knowing that they was here through all this event and they were saying that they could not, step in, intervene
Right,
within anything. So I just want to see exactly why they couldn't and like what's coming because I remember from the trailer she was like, we have 7 days before whatever's gonna happen. So
right,
I'm ready to see this.
right. Just to educate you on Shang-Chi, like his comic book origin, not his movie origin. He's basically the son of Fu Manchu. He knows like the forms of martial arts. He knows
Yep.
like having healing techniques. I mean, that's just to get you started. And of course, the Ten Rings, you finally get to see the real Mandarin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like hence the Ten Rings, like because I mean I've been waiting for years. Like I always wanted to see the real Mandarin in it. So finally it happened. MCU, thank you for bringing out the real Mandarin. Okay, let's say Miss K. I got HBO Max for 30 days. Guess I need to get to watching some movies. Hey, there you go, Miss K.
Yeah.
Uh, I know like the last episode that we covered like some of the movies that were on HBO Max. So, um, basically, Dirty, like where do you rank the ones that you saw so far?
So far,
Doesn't matter.
they wouldn't
Mhm.
they wasn't too bad from what I seen on HBO Max. So we got the Justice League was good.
Yeah,
Um the Angelina Jolina movie, Why They Want to Kill Us or Why They Want to Kill Me.
yeah,
I think that's the name of that was really good. Like that surprised me.
right,
I'm just mad I wasn't able to see it in theaters, but yeah, that was very good. Mortal Kombat was decent. Um, what else? Space Jam. Space Jam was okay. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't like it. I mean, it was okay. It's a kids movie.
right.
Um, what else was on HBO Max? I seen that was in theaters. I can't think of nothing else. I know it might have been one or two more, but
I know
I'm drawing a
Suicide
blank.
Squad is in there.
Suicide Squad. I'm not a real big fan of Suicide Squad, but it was an okay movie. It had some jokes in it. You know what I'm saying? I chuckled.
Right.
I liked it better than the first one. First one was to me is still trash. I don't care what nobody says.
I,
That movie is trash.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. This one much better. But will I buy it on 4K? I doubt it.
Nah.
Because I don't even have the first one on 4K. So I'm like, yeah,
Now don't
skip
waste
it.
your money on the first one.
Oh no. No, I can't believe I waste my time going to the theaters to go see that. I was highly upset.
I mean, my boy and I went to go see it. That's like I was like, you thought Batman vs Superman was bad, but this one tops it.
Man, and I don't know what else. Is that it? Was it more, or that's all I can think of right
I
now?
mean,
That was
well,
on
you
HBO.
I basically named some of the big ones. I'm gonna throw one in there. That's like the Black Messiah, the Judas and the Black Messiah.
I forgot about that one. Yes, I seen that one too. Yeah, that
To
was
me,
that
that
was good too.
I mean that to me that was my number one, followed by Mortal Kombat, then Zack Snyder's Justice League, and the ones that are okay is of course Space Jam. Of course, like I said, I had to take the first one out of it because you can't compare it to the original anyways.
Right,
I mean, like I went with with a clear mind. It's like, look, I'm gonna give it a chance. It's funny in its own right, but
right.
as far as like special effects, I had to give the edge to the original. But like I said, like LeBron, doing this thing, stuff like that. I give him his props on that, but to me, like you can never beat the OG. But I mean, for this one, that's in the all right pile. Like right behind that one is Suicide Squad.
Hmm.
Now, mind you, I like that a little bit better than the original, but there was some little hits and misses there. But still, like, what'd you expect?
Right.
Um, yeah, why buy on 4K? No, no, I'll just save my money right there. Yeah, I'll wait for James Gunn to do the work on the third Guardians movie
Yes.
and things like that. As far as like upcoming ones, like of course we mentioned Doom when that drops, I definitely want to watch that. The one I didn't get a chance to go see is that Reminisce with Hugh Jackman. That was also on HBO Max last month.
I didn't catch that one.
Yeah, because they're not the only one. So yeah, Miss K said it's an older movie. I sat down and looked at it, Joker on 4K. It was good, but sad at the same time. Oh yeah, Joker that was definitely a good one. Like Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah,
I got you about that. That was definitely a good one.
that was a good one. He did a really good job with it.
Him and Robert De Niro. I mean, they pulled it off, man. That was great. Things like
Hmm.
that. All right. With that being said, we're gonna move on to our next topic, and that is like the upcoming movies for next year. For 2022. One of the trailers like Dirty and I, of course, we mentioned it before we went on air, and that one is Moonfall.
Yeah.
I had a chance like to look at the trailer. Like a friend of mine showed it to me at work. I was like, wow. I was like, I know it's like one of those like disaster movies, but I mean,
I was gonna say that. Yeah, something like a disaster movie, but like in a cool way though.
right.
Well, not a cool way, but I mean, just to see that happening for real, it wouldn't be cool. But to see it on film, yeah, that's pretty cool.
I mean, to me, it has like the Armageddon vibe. Like instead of asteroids, but you got the moon coming at this time.
Yeah, the moon is like damn near about to hit the planet Earth.
Right.
So,
Yep. Another one I saw out there is the Batman. I
yep,
mean, even though it's like some of them don't have any release date, but they say 2022. But I mean, like you saw, but don't take it with a grain of salt. Sometimes they may push it back again for some odd reason. But I mean,
yeah.
so far, but I had a chance like see clips of it, like Robert Pattinson, and as the Dark Knight this time. I mean, I like it. It's dark, it's gritty, and how it looks. Um,
Hmm.
have you a chance like to see like any shots of it or?
Yeah. I was able to see a short trailer of it, pictures of it. Um, it looks good from what I've seen from the little short trailer. But I want to see more, and he have to grow on me. The guy that's playing Bruce Wayne slash Batman. Like I can't picture him as Batman at all. I
Mm.
can barely picture him as Bruce Wayne. I'm just keep seeing this dude as a vampire. That's it.
a,
So
a sparkly vampire.
right. So hopefully, he do a good job. And I heard I'm guessing the movie is done
Mhm.
or almost complete, but from what this person said, they was like, people are really going to enjoy this movie. It's really good. So I'm like, okay, I keep my fingers crossed for when it come out for next year.
All right. As far as like MCU's wise, like the fourth Thor movie be out. It's called Love and Thunder. Of course, now the
Mhm.
important movie be back, but she's gonna be the female Thor. For those who are comic readers, like yeah, Jane Foster,
Yeah,
she was Thor in the comics. So now because Taika Waititi, I mean, he's a brilliant director. I have to give him his props, especially what he did for Thor Ragnarok,
yeah.
because
I
like,
thought he was going. I thought it was going to be Valkyrie at first. She was
uh
going to
huh,
be. She was going to take Thor's place.
uh
But
huh,
then I heard it was the girlfriend from 1 and 2. So I was like,
hmm,
oh, okay, that's cool. And
yeah,
don't forget Doctor Strange too in the
oh yeah,
multiverse.
Multiverse of Madness. I'm
Yeah.
glad you mentioned it because like in December, you got Spider Man No Way Home. So basically,
Hmm.
it's going to lead up to that one. So we
Oh
definitely.
yeah.
Oh, wait, speaking of, what are your thoughts about that?
The Spidey man, I'm looking forward to it, man. I enjoyed the last two. Um, with Doctor Strange, what's throwing me off, and I don't know if you noticed.
Hmm.
Remember Wong told him he was like, "Don't cast this spell." He was
Right,
leaving,
right.
but I thought I seen Wong in the Eternals.
No, that's somebody else.
That's
Uh,
not him.
no, it's somebody else. What you're thinking
Oh,
of?
because I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, he in the Eternals, so I'm like, I was trying to put two and two together, like, okay. But since you cleared it up, that's not him. Okay.
No,
But yeah, that's going to be cool just to see Doc Ock. Hopefully, what's his name when he threw that
Green Go-
pumpkin bomb?
Green Goblin.
Yeah, Green Goblin. And to see Toby Maguire and Andrew Garfield just all in one, man. Just I don't know how long this movie is going to be, but if it's 4 hours, I'm cool with it.
Right. Of course, another one I've seen that's coming out next year, but even though it was originally supposed to come out in 2021, and that is Halloween Ends. I know this Halloween Kills comes out tomorrow,
Wait a
but
minute,
this,
is another one? God damn, this
yeah,
man won't die.
hey, you just like Jason. Jason won't die.
Yeah, but they ain't making no more Jason movies or Freddy. None of them could die. Like Michael Myers, for some reason, man, he's on a rampage, man.
I mean,
That
you got
that last Halloween I seen, the one before this one,
yeah,
I didn't like it. Like he was in the mental interest uh
mental institution.
asylum and all that, and I'm like, okay, is the man is he real? I mean, is he human? What is it?
Right.
Like if you're in a mental hospital, you know what I'm saying? Like you out on the street just walking around and you can't die. Like this is weird. I couldn't understand it. I was really never a big Michael Myers fan. I was more of a Jason and Freddy.
I mean, yeah, but you got to mind you, he came up before those two.
Yeah.
I know, walking around with a chef's knife. Jason has a machete. It's like, I was like,
Yeah, they got a chef knife. Like, okay. Yeah.
I mean, I know Michael picks up other weapons, but the chef's knife, that's his
That's
go-to.
just right. That's the classic.
In this case, yeah, Michael Myers had Kobe.
I never knew that they made the mask. What's his name? William
The Shat,
Shatner.
yeah, the Shatner
Yeah,
mask.
I was dying, and when I looked at the mask, I'm like, damn, it do look like him. I'm like, it really looks like him. I was like, okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, because like when Jamie Lee Curtis came back to the Halloween franchise, like I read like, hey, like this one's gonna be following the sequel to the original Halloween, none of the other ones.
Hmm.
So that was cool. Like it came out on my birthday like 3 years ago. It's like, hey, that's a birthday gift. I get to see Halloween, and like I said, Laurie Strode is back. And of course, you get to see her, tomorrow in theaters, and then of course next week. I mean, not next week. Next year, you get to see how it ends. So yeah, so
Hmm.
Halloween ends in 2022. Hopefully, don't push back anymore after that. So.
Right. Look, you want to kill? Just strap a bomb to him or something, man. Like this dude just would not die.
I
Like
know
from
you
the
can't. I know you
yeah,
can't
like from
even.
go ahead.
I say you can't even incinerate this guy. He's still walking. It's like what the heck?
Look, when I seen the trailer, because the last one ended, the house was on fire. They
Mhm.
thought they trapped him in the basement. And then this one, they show the fire department on the lawn trying to put out the fire, and he come walking through the front door, which is engulfed in flames, and they still standing there getting killed. I'm like, man, I see somebody walking through some flames while I'm trying to put it out. I'm gone.
I was like, yep. I was like, Screw this. You can fire me all you want. I ain't trying to die to him. It's like he had bad as Chucky. You can't kill him either. It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
Chucky to me is lame. Out of all the slasher guys, like, it's like Chucky is like, dude, you're not scary at all, man. Like compared to these guys,
right. Now, the only thing with Chucky was I couldn't believe that, he was doing all this to like, grown adults. I'm like, and this is a doll, man. Like, kick this motherfucker against the wall or something. Like,
I mean, yeah, it's like a dude just grabs a toy and possesses it just to stay alive.
right. And they got a series coming out, TV series
It's
of
like,
Chucky. I don't know what it's on. I don't know if it's on regular or if it's on like HBO or Stars or something. But
I think it's on
yeah,
Sci-Fi.
oh, Sci-Fi. Okay, yeah, he got one coming out, man. So if this does well, they're gonna make a movie.
Right. I mean, yeah, because I seen the first three Chucky movies, Child Plays movies. I left it at that. Like anything after that's a nope. Even the one where Redman it was in one of us. I definitely didn't want to touch it.
I didn't. I haven't. I only seen one, two, three is when Andy grew up. He was in
A
the
military school.
military. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I ain't see no Chucky Bride. I ain't see none. I was like, I'm done. After that fool grew up, I was like, I'm done. I don't want to see no more. This is lame. This is garbage.
I mean, yeah, you can't mess with the original, but like I said, they're just
Yeah.
milking it. Oh yeah. Candyman. I can't forget about him. Like that's definitely
Oh
coming on
yeah.
4K next month. I didn't get a chance to
Uh,
see that in theater, but I'll definitely
yeah,
pick
me
it up
either.
on 4K.
I wasn't really excited for it. Like when I seen it was coming out, I was like, Candyman. Okay, nah, I'm good. I mean, I seen the original back in the day,
Me too.
and I'm like, okay. I remember bits and pieces of it. I'm pretty sure if I go back and watch it again, I'd be like, this is terrible.
Right.
Um, but yeah, I'm not really anxious to see the remake of it or whatever it is,
Actually,
sequel.
no, actually, it's not a remake. Basically, well, it's not a continuation because like the first three Candyman movies, like the first, like to me, I like the second one better out of the three.
Damn, I didn't even know they had a 2 and 3.
Yeah, all two is basically about his origin, but but in that one, if you say his name three times, he shows up.
Mm,
And like, yeah, but three was just straight garbage. Like I saw it on HBO. I was like, oh my goodness, I wasted 2 hours watching this crap. I was like, I stick to the first two. That's it. Then now you got this one coming out with Jordan Peele. Oh, he
yeah,
did a great job on this one. And plus, you got Tony Titus back as Candyman. I don't want to see nobody else as Candyman other than him.
right.
As for guys like playing being like Jason or Michael Myers, it's just dudes behind a mask. Like you can get away with that
Yeah,
because neither one of them talk.
right. And they both walk slow.
Yep, and it still can find you.
Still can find you.
Like well, I mean, I didn't like that Nightmare remake. Like that dude that played Freddy is like, I'm sorry, dude, you're
Oh
not
yeah.
Freddy.
Yeah, he was shorter too. That's what threw me off. I'm like, yeah, he was about 5 inches shorter than
The
Robert
Robert
England. I
I
was
was
like,
like, dude, it's
wow.
like you don't have that wit, like that sarcasm that that Robert England brings to Freddy's. Like this dude was just boring. It's like, oh, like trying to be scary. It's like, dude, you're not scary, and
Yeah.
plus you don't have that wit that Freddy has, like Robert England has.
Yep.
And of course, another upcoming one for next year is of course Top Gun. It got pushed back like twice, but now it has like an official date, which is May 27th, 2022.
Okay.
Yeah, because as I mentioned the original one earlier, but after seeing the trailer for Top Gun Maverick, it's like I'm interested to
Yeah.
see how it does. Like even though like the original came out 35 years ago, but I don't know. Like sometimes you can't wait too long for a sequel to come out because I know you want to like have a good story and all, but sometimes like you wait too long for a sequel, it doesn't turn out so well. I give you a prime example. Sin City, like A Dame to Kill For.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because that was no good. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the way it looked, just like in the comic book, but story wise, it just
It was, yeah. It didn't catch you. It was,
And plus,
yeah.
like two of the original actors couldn't be in it because they passed away. That's Brittany Murphy and Michael Clark Duncan.
Oh yeah.
So basically, they had to use different actors to recast it because A Dame to Kill For takes place before the original movie. So I mean, I don't know what sequel prequels. I mean, to me, those are hit or miss. But if you just
Mhm.
doing it, just putting them out there just for a crash, quit making movies. Just quit the business. I don't see anything else like that comes to your mind.
um, no, that might be it. That might be it. Oh, the only thing is with the Disney Plus. I don't know if you guys watch What If.
Okay, that's the next
Um,
topic.
yeah, where they put a spin on different characters, put them in different scenarios and stuff like that. Um, from what I'm hearing is that they're going to do another season, and they want to know from the people,
Mhm.
what would they like to see in the next What If, one of their characters, So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, just let the fans put their ideas out there, and you take from it. Like, oh, okay, that sounds like a cool scenario. Let's try that.
I mean, yeah, like one of the episodes I caught was like Peggy Carter getting the super soldier serum instead of Steve. It was,
Dude, that was hilarious, and it was the best one.
uh,
Like, dude, I was crying laughing. Just the little jokes in there, especially when Starks, when he was
mhm.
helping her out after she got the serum. He was like, "Well, you won't be needing those heels anymore."
Oh, Howard Stark. I mean,
Man, I was dying because she was so tall over him. You know what I'm saying?
right.
When he said that, I died laughing. Man, I was like, "Wow."
I mean, that was just amazing. That was like one of the cool episodes. Like any other favorites you can think of from that series?
The zombie one. What was it? It was the Wasp
Mhm.
and who all was? I can't remember who was all with them. But it was when everybody turned into a zombie
Uh-huh.
and they were trying to find a cure for it and everything. That one was cool. I think that was the maybe third episode, I believe. The one with Killmonger was pretty good as well. The weakest one was Thor.
Right.
That was the weakest one so far. And I got two more to watch after that one. But the Thor one, I I was like kind of in and out of it, but I was trying to pay attention. I'm like, I don't like this one. This one is boring.
Right. Dave Batista, he was kind of upset that they didn't ask him like to do be part of What If, like, cause like his character, cause I mean not many more like the comic book of Drax. Basically, he was a human because he had a human body, like he had like a wife, a daughter, and all that before Thanos killed him. So
Um,
basically, yeah, Thanos' dad mentor like transferred his essence into a new body. His daughter survived, which is now Moon Dragon. So
oh,
that's
okay.
that's a little throw a little trivia out there. So they educate you. Yeah, so basically, that's kind of wraps up our episode here. The 4K Club. So, like I said, like I mentioned, the next one will be movie anniversaries. We're gonna cover 1991 and 1996. So basically, we're gonna give our picks out there. Like any upcoming like pickup movies, we're definitely gonna do that. Things like that. So I hope everyone enjoyed the show. So basically, go ahead and give your outro, Dirty, and where they can find you.
All right. Well, like I said, we're back. We did another 4K club, and Dirty. You can catch me on the PlayStation and Xbox at Old Dirty 360, and that's all caps for the PlayStation 5. Series X is the same, all caps, but space OL space DIRTY space 360. Yeah, and Miss K, if you want to check out the few 4Ks that I threw up, watch the beginnings right at the beginning. I showed quite a few, so if anything catch your eye, you're gonna like it.
All right, all right. And of course, this is your boy Sinister. Now, of course, you can follow me on all my social medias. Twitter is Conshu19. Instagram is Sinister1019. You can follow me on of course, on PlayStation. It's BodyCount92, all caps. On Xbox, it's Sinister Tar Heel, all caps. Of course, that's Sinister with a Y in it. So, but of course, you can go to my YouTube channel. Everything's all right there. So yeah, that concludes another episode. We out, everyone. And
All right, peace out, people.
shout out to Miss K for coming through.
Oh yes.
All right. All right. We out.